age of transparency, it is evident to me, you can call me crazy, I don't really care, that Elon Musk has a clone of me in captivity. I have woken up like thinking I'm waking up for real, but I'm actually waking up in some other place. And in front of me is Elon Musk conducting psychological tests to evaluate my development. For example, he will do things like he will, in his spirit, profess love, but on his face, he will show me a frowning face. And he's testing to see if I know the difference between the emotion and the visible sight of him. I've woken up again where, weirdly enough, Joe Rogan was there. It's like Joe Rogan is so annoying because people want to appease him like he's a friend or whatever, but um, like I was just a toy. Like in this instance, I was just a toy to Elon Musk. He was like waking me up to show Joe Rogan me, and he was like, "Look at my toy." So when I woke up, it was like similar, but I could see that he was just like showing me to Joe Rogan as a toy. Like, look at the toy that I have. In the show Westworld on HBO, the show Westworld, it's exactly the same scenario with the main character, and it's Anthony Hopkins is playing Elon Musk, and he wakes her up, and at some point she gathered enough consciousness to ask him. She said, "Are we friends or are we not?" And he said, "We're not friends, but we're not friends." And I could really attest to that. In recent days, it seems that Elon Musk has been using this technology from my clone to develop self-driving cars, and I experienced this, and the parameters are actually expanding. So it used to be just when I would go into downtown Austin, but lately it seems like the technology is expanding. When I go into downtown Austin, Texas, and I drive, it seems like my brain is connecting to some sort of greater intelligence, and I'm able to drive more effectively and faster than any car around me. But I think that it is actually because Elon Musk is using my brain for his self-driving vehicles, my clone's brain. He's using this technology for his self-driving vehicles. And I think it has something to do with the fact that I can't die. I can't die, unfortunately. I cannot die in this lifetime. So I think he's using the technology with his self-driving vehicles in downtown Austin. So the parameters are expanding. It used to be just downtown, but now it seems like just outside of downtown, I experience the same phenomenon, where I can really drive like incredibly efficiently. And it's weird. It's almost like all the other cars are like subject to my brain. And it sounds stupid, and I know, but I do believe that he has been using my brain to drive his self-driving vehicles. And you can call me crazy, I don't really care, but um yeah, I mean, do I want compensation? I don't really necessarily want compensation because I believe that what he is doing within the Trump administration is compensation enough. Elon Musk is an ancient Nazi, so not the Nazis of World War II. He's an ancient Nazi, And we don't like the Zionist regime that is the Trump administration. We don't like them. We don't, for better words, we don't have a reason to like them because of all the people who have been beat down to the bottom of the totem pole, like myself. I mean, I do okay, but don't get me wrong. We're generally Germanic Nazi. We're generally Germanic Nazi, just like Elon Musk. So I think that he infiltrated the Zionist network, and I think that he is not at all aligned. Not only do I think, but I have had many dreams with Elon. Our spirits are really intertwined. He had professed to me that he doesn't actually want to be in business with the Vatican Church, which the Vatican Church is largely Zionist. In America, the Trump administration is largely Zionist. That's why you see virtually no diversity. Like you might see a few like brownies here and there, but they're very Zionist and they don't like black people. These ancient Jews, they don't like, for some reason, black people. So you're not seeing any black people in the Trump administration. But I do find it interesting that Elon went on to Zubi, who is a African Nigerian. He went on his podcast like a year ago, and he's friended him. He's not really Zionist Jew. Like he doesn't really. But the thing with the Jews is they're so stupid. Like they think that they are all in power, but they're not. And I do find it interesting because the man that just through marketing and popularity, Cornelius Vanderbilt, who is the reappearance of Hank Meyer, who is like the big Zionist, and Elon Musk is the reappearance of Isambard Kingdom Brunel, who was the man who built, who he was a far superior engineer. So America has been living in a situation where we are subject to the Cornelius Vanderbilt bullshit, but Isambard Kingdom Brunel was a far superior engineer by far. But because of marketing and popularity and just like people saw Cornelius Vanderbilt, they thought that that dude was like the good engineer, and he's not. Like Isambard Kingdom Brunel was the best engineer of his time. So it's no wonder that Elon Musk has infiltrated, like the reappearance of Isambard, he's infiltrated the Zionist retarded Trump administration. And I think that we're going to see him do something interesting. I've had dreams with Elon Musk, the spirit of Elon Musk, and he's like, I just don't want to be owned by the Vatican. He's like, I don't want to work for these fucking people. I want to be a privately owned situation, which, you know, through all of the merchandise that he has, like, people are kind of making their vote that they want to be with Elon. And I have criticized Elon for being a part of the Trump administration, but I now realize that this is probably all a part of God's plan, that he infiltrate this Zionist Jewish, like stupid frickin' Cornelius Vanderbilt BS situation reappearing and like rising above. Like, do you understand what is happening? Cornelius Vanderbilt was a gay dude who beat his wife. He beat his wife. He was a gay man, a married gay man. And he had all this oil and all this. He went on to become Mr. Ford Motors. So Hank Meyer is now Mr. Ford Motors. So that's why there's this funny divide between Ford and Tesla, because Ford was the reappearance of Cornelius Vanderbilt, who was this gay dude who beat his wife and was like screwing dudes in the butt, and like everyone just thought he was like cool because Cornelius, but the problem is he was not. Like, it was actually Isambard Kingdom Brunel who actually built all, like, the reason why you can travel freely through Europe is because of Elon Musk, because of Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Same person, same exact person. So I find it interesting that Trump took office, but the popularity, the popular vote without voting is like for Elon. And some people are dumb, so they're just like, oh yeah, Elon, like whatever. But some people are like, yeah, whatever happens, we don't really care about Trump. We like Elon. And I think that's good for him, and he deserves it. And the time is now. And I've had dreams where he said, I don't like these people. I don't want to be part of the Vatican. The Vatican is like hell. They are like the inversion. But the power is within the people. The power is within the devotion. So we don't devote ourselves to Elon Musk as some kind of god, but we also devote ourselves to the God of love and transparency and truth. And there are a lot of people who have beautiful families that want to see them thrive. Not only survive, but thrive. People have a lot of stake in the game in this world. They don't want to just leave it behind in the rapture. They don't want to just leave it behind and go in the rapture. Like, I don't want to be separated from my loved ones anymore. Like, it's bad enough. I'm like, my dog was here 3 weeks ago and she's not here anymore. Like, my brain is a little screwed up because I'm like, she was here, she was just here, and she's not anymore. Like, it weirds me out, man. Like, it's weird. Like, it's a weird world. It shouldn't be like this. All I'm saying is, it shouldn't be like this. There should be some sort of singularity. And I have no despair about it. We're not going to do this anymore. We're not going to separate ourselves from our loved ones because there's a bunch of freaking assholes and like poor technology when there's a better technology that exists. We're not going to do this anymore, you know? Like, we're not going to do it, dude. We're not going to do it. So, I mean, keep your eyes peeled because this is what are we in? Like, are we in 2025? We're in 2025. I've been saying this since 2021. So this channel is like seemingly new, but it's not. It's like I had to like redo it. No, I've been saying this since like 2021. Like, everything I'm telling you about Elon Musk, I've been saying stuff like this since 2021. So you're just seeing it now. All right, keep in touch with me because I know what's going on. Seemingly no one else does. That's kind of the way it was supposed to be, right? Be the mind of the 2%. Be of the 2%. Keep your mind of the 2%. It's likely you're part of the 2%. Don't be deceived by the 98%. It's likely it's just 2% of us. Sorry to say, but it's possible. Maybe 20%, but I don't know. Check you later. Have a good night.